Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this pickable reading. I'm going to start with some channeled messages, okay? There's quite a lot coming up. And there's a main overall energy of transformation. I hear this transformation has been ongoing for some time, and it's a kind of transformation that required many of you to get your hands dirty, right? Like you had to really dig deep. You had to do things that in some cases you didn't even know you were capable of doing, but there's just certainly this energy of like grueling. Something was grueling and it's still ongoing, okay? It's still continuing. Now, there's something here that pertains to, right, the ugly duckling fable, okay? So it's not necessarily in that literal sense of, you know, okay, now I don't feel ugly inside anymore. No, it's not really that, because I mean, I know in the end of the story we see how beautiful, right? Like they judged the ugly duckling, so to speak, as, oh, it didn't come out beautiful like other ducklings, right? So there was a judgment made. So, okay, let me make sure I'm sticking to the point here. So what I'm getting at is, which yes is similar to the fable, it's like you, through this transformation, are seeing what was judged about you, or you judged about yourself, being like, I don't like that about me, or I don't feel comfortable with it. And or like outside, the outside world, you know, your outside environment telling you what was considered ugly, right? Not accepted. There's a radical self-acceptance. There's a radical acceptance of the outside as well, like as in the environment. Because where it's the case that you already had that in you, like you knew your, you know, inner strength, inner courage, inner beauty. And again, it's not in that literal sense of like, you know, the outside. No, this really has nothing to do with that. It's very much so inner is what I'm being told. And I'm seeing like a hologram of the body, right? And the center, so the heart center, and also the third chakra, where we hold, you know, that self-confidence. Something has been radically strengthened as well throughout this transformation, and many of you can be feeling like very exhausted, but you, even though you're aware of this transformation, at the same time it's like, okay, when is this ending? Because there's just this kind of mental and energetic exhaustion. So there's symptoms there, okay, but yeah, physical symptoms as well. All right, so I hope I'm staying on track here, because there's it's quite a big message coming out of that, right? Yeah. So also I hear, you know, like this strong sense of not fitting in, okay? But at the same time, it's like throughout this transformation, there is this awareness of knowing that you can make it somehow work for you. Like all the things that were considered, you know, and I'm putting this in just a whole hood of things, right? This can cover many things when I use the term ugly, right? Is that, you know, this can work for you. This is somehow working out for you. It's working in your favor, okay? By having so much awareness, not only of yourself, but like environment. Environment is like something very key here. Family environment, work environment, societal environment, okay? This is very much so a dominant collective energy that I'm getting, right? This is not like I'm picking up, oh, 1 to 2 people feel like this is what's going on for them, what I'm seeing. No, this is really a very dominant collective energy. As we know, what's going on in the world. But on an individual level, yeah. And you know what I see? I see that crafting activity when you cut out a stencil you know, a template rather, and it makes a decoration. You know, if you draw, for example, so I'm seeing like a person being drawn, right? But on a stack of paper, it's been folded, and they cut out this person, and then you have like 10 to 15, 20 people. Okay, I don't know the exact name for it. But it's like a decoration. So there's a solidarity, right? There's a solidarity coming out of it. And so how you're going to know and recognize, which I have many of you are starting to notice it, is solidarity working its way into your environment, right? You're going to start aligning with people who are in a solidarity energy. Solidarity with themselves and solidarity with the outer world, even in the chaos, even in the upset, the traumas, okay? I have a very, very rooted, strong energy coming from the people I am picking up on, right? These energies I'm picking up on with these people. And I'm saying these people, you know, I'm talking to you, the viewer here. And people who may not even come across this video, they may not even watch this video. Right? Strong energy of advocacy here. Some of you watching this video, you are going to be speaking out. Okay, you are going to be speaking out. There's something here about being the voice for those that don't have a voice. And so this transformation, as I say, this grueling transformation, which, let me be clear, that is the beauty itself, right? That the whole fable with the ugly duckling, all this type of thing, right? And like even the word ugly, it's like, is anything truly ugly when you think about it? Is it actually ugly? Right? Or is that just because of judgment? Somebody decided it was ugly, and so then a bunch of people agreed. So it's perspective. And there's just this strong sense of like realizing like the separateness, right, of like the judgment from, that's what you might think, that's what you might judge, but that's not the truth. Okay. All right. I have some more things to get to, so just bear with me. We're moving away from that theme right now. This is something to do with oh, and look, I just did a triangle with my hands. I just did that like a, see that? I don't know, somebody is into Pythagoras theorem, could be mathematics, formulas here, geometry, right? But also spiritual geometry, spiritual shape, symbolism. Yeah, some of you may have a triangle tattoo. You may be thinking of getting one. Pyramids are significant here. And I have like astronomy and energy of astronomy. So an astrology, right? Working with the realms, accessing different realms. So there's a confirmation coming for you. You're going to see something that will confirm what it is you've been reading on, researching on. You know, this could actually be your job. Because it's something to do with activity from other realms. All right, you're going to see something. Some of you who aren't connected to that necessarily in the sense you are, you know, a researcher, you are an astrologist, but you have a, you know about it, you have a bit of an interest, but it's not something that you're following like the first thing I just described. That's something where I'm seeing somebody is very much so, that is what they do. It's a very strong interest of theirs. You are going to see something on your daily life, like walking. I'm being taken to a forest, okay, with very, very huge high trees, and then I see a long, long highway. There's something in this forest, okay? There's something in this forest that's not of human nature. is something mystical. And then also something in the sky, and it's connected to mountains. Yeah, some of you, okay, you may actually be in the airline industry. You could be an air hostess, an air steward, pilot. You're going to see something, okay? It's not anything of worry, no, nothing like that. No, it's nothing, absolutely not. It's going to be showing you that you have this all-seeing eye, okay? It's going to be confirming to you. Some of you have had this from a child. You may have seen as a child, then it stopped, it's coming back, okay? And that's a general message there, that you don't have to be an air steward or the things I just described again, okay? As always, take what resonates. I'm picking up on a lot of different energies. So that is what I have there on that. And there's also an energy I'm getting about not giving up, okay? And I hear this song, I won't give up on us. I won't give up on us, even when the skies get rough. So there's that reference to the sky again. You know, something here is certainly significant about sky. Stargazing. Okay. But that is really indicating some kind of, a love situation about not giving up on something, okay? So you can expect reignition, or reigniting rather, but I mean, yeah, reignition. I hear an old flame, so something is going on here. This could be a twin flame also coming forward, which is, you know, as we know, it's very, that's not as a common occurrence, right? And also violet flame. Those of you that are familiar with that and you work with that energy, and Lemuria, okay? So in some cases, it is like your, you know, spiritual team not giving up. You know, that is also there as well, where it's not just about love. But as I say, that is quite a strong energy there about a love situation that hasn't died, basically. Okay, that's a lot. I'm going to get to the bowls, okay? Bowl 1 is the pink candle. Bowl 2 is the green candle, okay? So you can go by the colors of the candle, the number, both bowls may be with you. And now I just remembered there's one more message. As I was preparing the bowls, one of the bowls, I was a bit messy with the water, it kind of splashed a bit, and the second bowl was calmer. And then when I brought them to the table, I put down the second one first and then the first one second. I thought, why am I doing that? So there's something here about somebody around you who is trying to swap energies, like they're trying to swap lives, there's something about a swap going on, okay? So just for you to be aware of, there's somebody who's not genuine around you. They want what you have, basically, okay? Right, I am going to start with bowl 1 now. It's a very long intro, but I think it's needed and necessary. All right. So welcome to your reading, bowl 1. Yeah, let's stay together, loving you weather, the good, the bad. I'm so in love. Okay, right. Bowl 1 is very much so connected to the message about an old flame, a love situation coming back. Okay, now also, where there's this energy of old flame, it's that there's been time put in. You don't have to necessarily be at a distance right now with this person. In some cases, I have an actual couple who think that they think they've met. Okay, they think they've gotten to the point where they can go as a couple, right? It's the end of the road. I finally got there. But in fact, it's actually, there's a turning in the road, and as the candle wax is coming out, it is like a windy road here, right? It's not ending, never ending. So some of you may have even got to the point of divorce here. it's not going to happen. You're actually going to get back together and be stronger than ever. You actually still love each other, okay? So that is one thing I have there. In some cases, this is an actual separation and there's distance here, okay? I hear like move mountains. I'll move mountains. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Somebody may be very much so into soul music here. That's a few songs I've got there now. You may have listened to this kind of music with the person who you have this old flame energy with, right? Oldies, you know, like the oldies songs, something like this. A connection to the, I hear the south here, the south indicating, could be south of your country, south of the city, you know, a southern state. A lot of songs coming up here. Music is very significant. Let's go round again. Yeah. Also, somebody wants to make up for lost time. Okay, somebody. Yeah, and I have my confirmation with my. I get my goosebumps. That's also indication of a miracle that's about to happen. Okay, there's going to be a miracle here. Somebody can be reading or is drawn to the miracles. There's a book. I don't know the name, but oh, A Course in Miracles. Yes, it came to me now. Course in Miracles. Something about as well. I don't know, a chapter and Michael Corinthians. I see 9:16. Okay, so I'm not familiar where that is exactly and how that connects, but I'm just getting this downloaded right now. So for those of you that know and it resonates with you, you're gonna know. Yeah, okay, so I just saw a little owl there. There's a message coming to you in Messenger. Yeah, and I see a bear. I'll get to that in a moment. There's quite a lot of images coming up in the candle wax. Right, so this owl, there's a literal message, as in you're receiving some important post, okay, some important mail. This can also be email, because I'm now just seeing a computer in my vision. But it's also a spiritual message, right? A spiritual messenger. This can be an angel as well, also coming. Right. Okay. So, I see somebody in the bowl giving an offering, all right? This woman is dressed very traditionally. So that whatever you offered or you're considering to offer, okay, this is a confirmation that this is the right thing. I actually see she's holding a bowl of fruit. She's sprinkling something on it as well, okay? On this bowl of fruit, and she's offering it. And I hear this is very much so appreciated and acknowledged. It's real. Something about it being real. It's not just made up in your mind, or there's just an energy here of wondering, is this actually gonna work? Is this true? Because it's like the woman is dressed traditionally, so it's about a tradition. Perhaps you pulled away from that. You may have been connected to that before, or it's something you're exploring, right? And you have doubts there, perhaps. Something about it's just not me. I just don't do that kind of thing. Like, yes, I'm in and I'm open to certain spiritual things, but I don't know. Okay, so I also saw a bear. Okay, this bear is representing strength here. Now, this is connected to something that's coming. It's going to be required. You're going to be required to be in a very strong energy, okay? And I see a train track. So you're going to have to be strong regarding some kind of journey, okay? And I do have, it's a literal journey, okay? You're traveling, not as in the sense of like it's a spiritual journey, though of course it is spiritual in the sense of there's a calling here, okay? And you're going to receive a call about going somewhere that's going to require you to have a lot of strength, and you're going to be able to do it, okay? It's like something about you've got the call, right? This can also be something to do with a doula, like you're going to help somebody give birth. You know, if you're not like an actual doula, but it's that somebody is needing your assistance in that sense, right? You're going to give strength from you being strong. Yeah, because, you know, now the wax is getting a bit black here. So something about you being protective, and you need to have your protection, whatever this journey being called, getting this call, you need to have your protection. I do have here, you can be a spiritual, like you're welcoming, you know, you welcome life into the world as well. It's not that in all cases, but this is what I have, okay? You can be called to go, you're going to do a cleanse for someone. You know, I see somebody here who goes across, travels to do this type of thing. So that's very specific, you know, but there's a lot coming up in the bowl. I'm trying to keep up with it, but that's what I have there, okay? Yep, so I see like a little golden retriever here. So this tells me as well, like, you know, happiness is like around you, and it's coming, all right? There's going to be so many like joyful moments you've got to look forward to. Especially where with the channeled messages at the beginning, it resonated with you about this transformation. It's been so grueling. It's like now you're going to get time to play, you know. Yeah, this little golden retriever, this puppy has a ball, wants to play, is so happy. Some of you may be getting like literally a new pet, you know, and it's going to be life-changing, right? And also this energy of this happiness coming in is like life-changing. Something about you never thought you'd get back to that place, that happy place, but you will. Oh. So yeah, I saw there was a lotus just at the top of the bowl there. I'm being drawn back to it. It was opening. It was like physically doing this as the wax was forming, like opening like this, right? So there's something here where, you know, there's an opening up in your life, like a space is opening up. Something is being released here, okay? You may be drawn to lotus flowers. You may have one in your home, or you're thinking of, you know, having getting a picture. There's something quite significant about lotuses. I even see like an incense holder in the shape of a lotus. And of course that can be connected to, you know, spiritual beliefs there, spiritual ties and traditions with Buddhism, okay? Because there's something about with the way the lotus opening is that like you're ready. You may not feel it, but you're ready. Like it's time. It's time to open the doors. It's time to open the blinds, open the shop front. Okay, so it's also telling me successful business here. I did just hear grooming business, so you could be involved in this type of industry, you know, or you're thinking of that, something where you can give and at the same time it's bringing you abundance, like grooming animals, grooming, you know, I mean, do we groom people? I think so. We, you know, barbers and stuff like that, hairdressers, I mean, yeah. It's where you're making somebody feel good about themselves, or an animal feel good about themselves, like a pet, right? Making sure they feel nice and they clean and all that kind of thing. So yeah, oh, so much. I'm like, wow, this reading really needed to happen. I am going to take some time at the end to have a look at the bowl because there's just a lot of images going on here. So, because I'm getting messages in all ways. I need time to. Okay, there's something here about twins. I see like they're near on identical, but it's like the embryo. There's just a set of twins here coming in to your environment, your life somehow, okay? And this is an energy of like actual birth, you know, like twins here, not just like a spiritual pregnancy in the sense of it's a birthing an idea. No, there's twins coming. Okay. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, I'm seeing a couple like take hands hand in hand as if they're at some kind of an official ceremony. So this could be vow renewal, as of course I had that energy coming up about the old flame, reconnecting with a person that you're already with, but you thought it was at the end of its, you know, it had reached its maximum potential, right? But there's a turning, as I shared. So that's what I'm seeing here. There's a taking of vows again. There's making something official, reconfirming. Yeah, there's lots of love hearts. Yeah, so down here I see like the shape of a rainbow. Okay, some of you are going to see a rainbow. That is going to be confirmation to you that you're on the right track. Also, I hear some of you may chase rainbows. I think that's how you say it. Like, I don't know, it's something, or like you make rainbows. You could have like glass, you know, you can have those like nice decorations that when they reflect in the window, they let light. Because there's something here about light, 7 rays, I hear, the seven levels. But certainly it's like about this rainbow energy. And also this indicates like luck, okay? Some good luck here. And positive times ahead and blessings, all right? And I see 3. So it can be up to 3 is the confirmation. Like, you know, you're going to see 3 and this blessing is coming into your life. And just this wave of like this, as I say, this good luck, okay? Things working out and going well, okay? There's good news, okay? The thing here with bowl 1 is that it's about trusting. Trusting what you're getting, okay? Because I know I'm connecting here to many of you, your readers, your intuitives, and whether it's you're doing it as a business or not, you know, you have clients, it doesn't matter. I get that, right? I get that in nearly all my readings when I'm reading for you. So, but there's like this thing of I just have it, okay? Like trusting that it is what it is. You're not overthinking it. You're not getting rusty, so to speak. You're spot on. So interesting. I see like a bit of earth and one flower popping out. Wow. That's like, I feel that's you watching. It's how you kind of appear. You kind of appear in a sparse, you can make a sparse area, a sparse situation, what seems like there's nothing there, nothing can grow, especially within people. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful, beautiful gift. You sprout something. It's like people can tell you, oh, this person, don't bother, all these things, or family members, and they get so much thrown at them. And somehow you have this like gift, you start to, you plant seeds in them and they grow. You plant with your words in other people. And I hear, yes, this is something you would never ever change. You would never give this up. You would never, but there's something here about you got to refill. And I just have like water, a scene of like a waterfall. It's actually more of a stream, to be honest. Just trickling. I was just drawn to putting that on. So yeah, you need to get some water back. Whatever respect that means. Drinking more water, you know, purification, cleansing. You need to water your own soil, right, as well here for some of you. Yeah, so I'm seeing somebody sitting reading a book. Oh yeah, they're reading a book. So you can expect to have a relaxing period coming up, okay, and get away. So there is going to be a getaway, like you're going to be going somewhere here to relax. I hear birds. There's a certain type of bird with a particular sound where this destination is for some of you that you're going, that is very specific, okay? I hear like a kind of like a clicking, like a, so I know this is very specific, but that's what I have, okay? And it's connected to the particular bird of where you'll be going. And these birds are you're gonna see them, they're gonna come to you. They're just in the wild. And yeah, I have somebody here bending down, like holding a baby, showing a baby, like, look. So I just have, I mean, of course I picked up on the twin energy, but there's something here about being proud, like being, like receiving a lot of love, okay? Some of you may also be thinking, this is for some, right? Like, oh, it's not, I'm not going to find love. I'm not going to find somebody who's going to coo over me, right? Like, you know, this person is cooing when they're showing this baby, oh, you know, like this lovable, this lovability, it's something like this, but wow, can I tell you, no, there's going to be something coming in here where you're going to have a spark. And no, it's, if you can feel it and you see it, and I know it's easier said than, well, how can I say it's not easier said than done, but we could be waiting years, right? Nothing is, okay, let me just take a second. So when it comes to like manifestation, you know, however you call that type of thing, it can seem like it's just an illusion, like it's just a fan, it's never coming, like it's always a step away, it's always a step away. But here I have this very strong energy of like a miracle is coming in, like a miracle of love, a miracle of changing situation, a miracle of your gifts, right? Your gifts are certainly going to be getting stronger, but those of you that are wondering about the love, because I'm getting it, right? That you're going to have that, someone who is going to be cooing over you, like that energy of when you get a brand new baby and in the family, somebody is going to have that energy for you. Okay. Right, I'm going to move on to the cards because we do have the other bowl to get through. Let me see what I pulled for you, the Gypsy Tarot. Oh, we have Carta Blanca. Okay, so it's unknown man. Oh, what did I just say? Yeah, see? Somebody you haven't met yet is coming into your life. Okay, we don't have to take gender into account. It can be unknown person, but that is in that sense of it is new. You are not going to see this coming. That's also the energy from Carta Blanca. It's like, what? This is coming out of nowhere. Okay. See the Muse Tarot, awakening. I mean, well, that completely resonates with the awakening card there. Okay, look at that. Clarity with the light coming through there. And she's at peace, she's sure, she's assured, you know, like moving forward, following the light, following your path, following what's for you. And interesting because, you know, she's above the mountains, see that? And that's because you're connected to the higher realms. Many of you spend a lot of time above the clouds, like you spend a lot of time above mountains, like that's where you are predominantly most of the time. And then we've got the star, you know, the that's how I view it, like the planets. And look at like a shooting star going down here. Also, there's mountains on this card in the background, okay? Mountains can indicate many things. They indicate obstacles. So one thing I'm getting here is like the fact that that image of the woman is above the mountains and the clouds, like you are above the obstacles. The obstacles can't stop you. Yeah, they're there, they may come, right? But it's like they're not going to stop you. And I had about mountains parting. I know it was referring to the love situation, but it's significant, right? This mountain energy, moving mountains, which seems impossible, but you're above them. So you see how like you're going to now fly, like you're going to take flight above because you're above. They can't stop you. In this case, this is more so about overseas, okay? Coming from faraway lands. This person, not only can you be meeting them abroad in a different place to where you are, okay? This person definitely has like different origins from you, different nationality, even if they live where you are, right? It's the fact that there's a difference here, a cultural difference, origin difference. And it represents overseas, okay? When we've got mountains there. All right, that is what I have for you, Bowl 1. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I appreciate you for the energy exchange. And yeah, I'll see you soon for another one. Bye for now. Hello everyone, welcome to Bowl 2. Let's take a look at what's coming up for you, or what's going on. Okay. I hear a lot is going on. I'm seeing packing boxes, suitcases. Oh, and the reflection in the bowl actually underneath is like 2 shamrocks here. So somebody is having like a lucky start to a new job. A win even. You could be getting lucky with money here. Now, yeah, this move, okay, I'm seeing that it's a fresh start completely, okay, and I'm seeing like a continent, so some of you can even be going to a different continent, okay. I see somebody looking at their passport details, visa. So I just heard now as well, those of you that are waiting for like the final, you know, pieces, the final documentation, you are going to get it. And the money, I'm seeing these little pieces, I see them as coins. You're going to have the money. Yeah. And wherever this different places, in some cases where it's a different continent, it's like, it's very, like it's still connected in some cases to the continent. Like it's where there's 2 continents joined together is basically what I'm getting at for some of you, okay? Yeah. I do have, oh, okay, candle is, yeah, so you can see it got a bit kind of murky there. So I'm hearing that there are just some details you need to pay attention to, okay? Some fine print. And also, I see that there was something here about backlash. And there's energy here of family, not necessarily being on board with this move, this change. Also with your work situation, there's like interference here. It doesn't have to only be family. There can be, you know, it could be a work colleagues who have something to say here, because I just get gossip energy from the smoke there, right? It's not going to make a difference to you. You're on a lucky streak. You're on a lucky streak, on a winning streak, okay, ball 2? And okay, you're going to be successful. Whether it's the new job start that I'm picking up on, or this is to do with, yeah, I'm kind of seeing like a family tree, the image of a family tree. I'll get back to that in a moment. And the move, it's actually, yeah, it's going to be the best thing you ever did. This is what I hear. Okay, so the family tree, that confirms like family energy where there's been some kind of interference here, because somebody is perceiving it as you running away, but it's actually, no, you're very different to how your family thinks. Not all family, right? Not all members, but certain ones that have quite a dominant energy in your life, like showing up in the bowl, right? Yeah, there is an energy here of like a mother figure who worries like a lot and really does have this thing about image. Some of you may like be single here and not married. There's some concern about, oh, you're not married yet, you're going to go to another country, like how can you do that? You know, you should not be doing that, basically. But I have a very driven person here, and that doesn't have to be gender specific. This is not, because I have male energy too here, like, oh, you know, you should be getting married, you should be, why are you doing this? Yeah, there's also a lot going on here in ball 2. I will, you know, take more time at the end to see, because a lot of messages are just coming up, you know, vision, hearing, and things like that. Yeah, something about getting over the bridge, right? You've really earned whatever this is coming into your life now, regarding the move, regarding this new work, this new start, this new beginning. Like you've earned it and worked for it. And, you know, I hope this doesn't sound like mean or something, but I just have that in some cases where family is involved, they don't really get it. They don't understand like what it is like, you know, they're not with the times in that sense. There's like something very stuck in their ways, and how hard and what you've had to sacrifice to get what you have. And it's not as simple as just saying, right, now is the time to make a commitment or be married, or it's just very much so like going against the grain, as in you're going against the grain, if that's the right way around. Like you're the rebel in that sense, you know, according to family judgment, right? But you're just living your life is one of the energy I'm getting here. Yeah, something about a lucky horseshoe as well. Some of you may have a horseshoe. You're thinking of getting one. You're going to come across one. You're going to find one. Just, yeah, it's very random, but that's what I have. You're going to find one. Take it home with you. I hear across the seas, across the lands. Yeah, so some of you may be making a sea crossing as well, okay? In some cases, regards to this new venture, this new move, right? Because in some cases, it's like, I see the moving, okay? But it's also like an ongoing travel. So exploration, this can be an exploration, travel move, right? You're going because you really want to get to know this country. It's not just about work, though I see like there will be golden opportunity, something like golden, yeah, golden ring, but it's not like a golden ring is in the jewelry. It's something about an area. This could be a reference to a place. Yeah. There's also something here about old world. So, that's interesting. What does that refer to? Well, old world, there's something about where I see this travel and moves happening to. It's like there's something about an old world. So it could be you're going to a country where they have like a very old history, old mystery, like something like myths. Yeah, there's something along those lines, okay? I keep hearing like this very kind of, I think it's a sound they put on the seafarer videos, you know, like on TikTok and stuff. Like, it's a Viking kind of. Not the yohi, not that one. It's another one. I just heard the name Briona. So, you know, there could be like a heritage connection here as well, regards to the travel. You could be reconnecting with heritage, right? In some cases. It's all about travel here in Bowl 2. Like, I just can't get away from it. It's all, I'm getting messages about travel, move, new opportunities. Like, yeah, somebody's just ready here. Just ready to go. Like, come on, let's go. It's not so much of a focus on love here in Bowl 2. It's more about like that self exploration, you know, doing what you need to do for you, very determined. Like, yeah, I got this. I know some people may doubt, but like, I'm doing it. It's happening. And I just see it's like very successful. I also have this energy of like not being able to sit still, you know, like kind of ants in their pants, like itchy feet, just somebody here can't stay too long in places as well. There's also that coming up, right? So have like a nomad energy. Like, oh, okay, there's that itch, gotta go. But it works. That's what is part of your destiny, right? Everyone is different. And I do have that there is going to be some kind of journaling, a journal, blog, a book coming out with this for some of you. Yeah, some of you, you're just gonna, right, I can say this, is that in Bowl 2, there's something here about no matter what you do, you like attract abundance, and it is in the monetary sense. Like you have an idea, your ideas make money. Small, big, doesn't matter. It could be a craft you just suddenly decide you're going to make, and you make money with it. Some of you may have like very up and down income, right? In some situations, because you are like your own self-employed, you are, or that's something as well. This could be prediction that you're thinking of doing. Particularly where travel and the more nomadic energy is coming in, and where I'm seeing you explore, right? It's not that you're just moving and then you're going to do a job that's fixed. In some cases, yes, it is. But either way, right, it's all successful. It's just it's a different way of getting to that point of success. Because I'm seeing different journeys here, right? And different reasons behind why this is happening. Yeah, because also there's something to do with history here. You can be a historian, you're just very interested in history, okay? Studying something, again, like it's being pointed out about this oldness, this old world. And also new world, right? So many of you are like going to opposite sides of, yeah, I hear the axes. This is very, yeah, axes, right? Like, you're going the opposite way in some cases. New world, old world. Okay, so I do see like the image here, continent of like United Kingdom, okay? We're going down here, so that's south, and then up there, Scotland, and across Ireland, okay? So there's a strong connection to that part of the world. This could be where you're going, this could be where you're leaving, right? Might be some connection there. And again, I hear bridge, so in some cases, okay, some of you, there's going to be a significance about a bridge, literal, I'm seeing it, right? As in an architectural structure. And that can also be something that's what's interesting here, right? Connecting to where you're choosing to go to. Like it's the architecture, architectural history. Something like this, okay? I see somebody scrolling through Pinterest, opening books. They've got post-its and, you know, they've kept saved pages of, I see it like such a detailed information as well in some of the books, images, and then the writing. So it's like, yeah, somebody is really like, they really know what they're doing and where they're going. Yeah, like guidebooks and all this kind of thing. I see some kind of tree here. I hear fern tree. It doesn't have to be a fern tree that I'm seeing in the bowl, but there's something here about trees being significant. And again, that's what I'm seeing, like signs and things you're going to see relating to where you're going, okay? Also here, hedge fund, which of course is a financial term, which is interesting. But yeah, I just heard that now, okay? So something here about a hedge fund. Investments, yeah. Growing investments. Okay, I can say this. Many of you who pick bowl 2, now this is a bit, yeah, this is judgmental, right? But it's in the sense of, okay, people look at you in some cases and they're like, oh, that person doesn't look like they have that. Like, yeah, they don't have that. Like, they wouldn't know knowledge about investing, or like, how can they be nomadic and still be like an entrepreneur or an investor? No, I have this. And also something about sustainability, right? I have like innovation. So yeah, like, you know, like, because people basing things on image, of course, right? So I'm getting at when I say like a judgmental, because they're like, no, that person, they're just like a free thinker, they're a free person. They don't think that you would ever have that. Some of you keep this very, very low key. Even crypto, right? Even crypto comes up, like you know, like codings, this kind of thing, but there's this side to you that's like, whoop, now I need to be in nature, like get me out of this, get me away from numbers, get me away from being, yeah, in the book or something. I just have this, okay? It's like very contrasting energy, and it's not gender specific here, like it's just, I'm talking in general terms. Yeah. So I see like a little image, it's a being, but they're like popped up here. That's what I was trying to figure out what that was, because yeah, they're kind of propped up, and they're not human form, they're like little beings. So these beings, okay, they're connected again to where I'm seeing travel and move happening. And there is a strong energy here of like Nordic ties, Iceland, Scandinavia, Eastern Europe, right, where there's something here connecting to like little beings, and of course, yeah, Ireland and other European places, but it's just I'm particularly drawn to that part of the world that is being pointed out, okay? Like legends connecting to that, okay, which, yeah, I know they can exist in many places, but it's just, as I say, that is standing out to me. Okay, so I'm seeing somebody, it's quite specific. This person is like drinking their food, a soup of some kind. Like with, you know, hands in the bowl, like, and slurping it. And this person has their hair tied up in like a very tight bun. It's some kind of cultural reference here, okay? I can't say specifically what country, but it is giving me energy of like, I hear in Mongolia, you know, Far East Asia, and of course, again, many cultures I know, they will drink. Even I've done that myself. If I've had, you know, chocolat chaud, I would have that like hot chocolate, drink it from the bowl. But that's not what I'm seeing here, okay? So I just want to point that out. I know many cultures can have that. Here, it's something to do with that part of the world. And this person is kneeling down, how they're reading, how they are eating, you know, and drinking from this bowl. Yes, okay, I will leave it there. Yeah, because, and also I hear martial arts, okay, so some of you may be into that, you're exploring that, you know, traditions of martial art, how that helps with inner balance, inner stability, all right? You can be here, you're going to work with a specific master, right? There's certainly mastery energy in bowl 2. So there is a lot happening here, and it is all really, really like positive. It's going to be elevating your life, elevating your vibration. Yeah, I'm seeing somebody in a canoe, in a you know, a kind of a wooden boat here. It is indicating more so canoe shape. That's what I see. But of course, it could be, you know, a boat that's not necessarily that shape, but it's long and it's just kind of shallow in that sense. Okay, somebody kayaking. So, you know, here it's like this adventure energy, like the martial arts, you know, kayaking, being in a canoe, there's something here where, again, like this exploration, being in touch with nature, getting out. And even if you're not going on the adventure, right, in the sense of, oh, it's a different place every week or month, no, this could also be happening in the location you're moving to, where it's more of a fixed, as I shared, right, a fixed move, and, you know, you have your fixed job. These kind of activities are going to be around you, right? The West Coast comes forward. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, you know, because it's a lot and it can go on forever, seeing as it's a general, yeah. Right. Let's see your cards, bowl 2. The Gypsy card, 7 of Cups. Yeah, you know, here it's like there is a sense of looking back on, did I complete things enough? Like, did I complete certain situations enough? Like, there is a bit of nostalgia here, particularly before this next move for you and this next travel. But also, it's like looking back, thinking, look what I did do, like, look what I've collected, look what I have, you know, 7 of Cups. There are emotions behind it. It is emotional, because whatever it is about this next travel, this next move, this new job, right, this new start, it requires a part of you, like, how can I say it? Like, I guess, to make it simple, an old part of you that is not going to come with you, you know? Like, it actually can't. It's not going to resonate at that vibration that's needed for what's coming next. And there's some sadness with that, and it's okay. Like, it, you know, you're processing it, and it's just something that is over. A certain part, a certain period, a certain part of you, right, is over. That's okay. It's just there. So it's just an energy I have here from Seven of Cups. Not about prediction, not about something. No, it's an energy of, and it's about your emotions and what you've done beforehand and the new you, okay, coming in here. Yeah, the Priestess, look, makes complete sense. It's very spiritual. All of this in Bowl 2 here, right, is very much so spiritually connected. And it doesn't matter which journey you're on, whether it's the more adventurous one, and we can consider anything to be an adventure. It all depends on perspective, but I'm trying to just make it so I can clarify the different groups I'm picking up on, right? But there's this sense of you are following the path, you know, I hear following the North Star. Like you're following your star, you're following your destiny. So whether it's the fixed move in the sense of, okay, I'm going to one place, and that's going to be it for a few years, I've got the one job there, right? It is spiritually guided. You are spiritually protected also. Okay? Everything that you are heading towards is completely meant for you. All right? There's nothing you've left behind, and you don't have to worry about what is getting left behind. That's not going to happen in the sense you're losing something that you know that you'll forget, or oh, now I won't see that person, and you know, you're going to find that it will work and it will be for your highest good, okay? There's nothing that can leave you truly that is meant for you, right? Of course, there are goodbyes in life. Goodbyes do come, but it's like finding a sense of peace with that, you know? And again, I don't want it to sound in the sense of like, oh, you know, people who aren't meant to be in your life, they will go. No, if they came into it, they were meant to, right? But I just mean like the sadness that can come with that when we know, okay, we outgrew something. We outgrew someone. Yeah. So tap into your spirituality, you know, like tap into that energy that guides you when you get into moments like that. You have to talk to God, you have to talk to the universe or whoever it is you believe in, right? You got to get on your, you know, put on your veil and, you know, your cloaking, but also go beyond the veil, right? So you can hear and you can see more clearly. And just for the comfort, right? Let yourself be comforted by who you believe in, right? You got God, gods, goddesses, whoever it is, the energies around you, past loved ones. It's okay. All right, that's what I have for you, Bowl 2. Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, wow, that was very deep. I really hope you enjoyed the reading today. I will be, you know, on with some more this week. That's the plan. Yeah, and let me know if there's anything that's on your mind. You can drop in the comment section. If there's a particular question you'd like me to read on, yeah, I'd like to hear from you. Let me know. Okay, bye for now. Be blessed.